On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
Hey guys, it's Jonah here once again. We're back with with the 12 beers of Christmas, and today, if my my antlers don't fall off, we've got quite a special brewery. We have got St Peter's. We've got their Christmas ale. Now this is getting into proper winter warmer territory. This one's 7%. Oh yes. And this bottle was given to me by my good friend Darren, Hanworth Homebrew. Because he's the man. I think he felt a bit sorry for me over Christmas. He's been, basically I think he got this last year. Or definitely earlier on in the year. Look at that, love it. And St Peter's, as you know, have very odd shaped bottles. They're like sort of hip flask. Shall I put it on that side? Yeah, there you go. Hip flask based bottles. So it's thinner, it's not it's perfectly circular. And they've got really good branding. I mean, look at that cap. Really nice cap. And this brewery is, if you watch Craig Tube's videos, as most of us do, this brewery is Craig's favourite, I don't know if it's his favourite brewery, but makes his favourite beer. Anyway, let's get this cracked open. Oh, the other thing we've got is we've got yet another bottle opener. This one was in a cracker, so I don't know how... Oh, hang on. Feeling a bit horny again. This one was in a cracker. And look, it's quite a good design. Very, very light. It's aluminium, I think. Look at that styling and design. It's really good. Now I've had hit and miss with these type of bottle openers because they kind of go over time. So we'll see how well it does. This is the first time I've used it, so we'll see. Oh, it's a bit slippery. Oh yeah, it's not that great. I think I'll be sticking to the other ones. But you can keep that on a keyring or something. It'll get you out of trouble. Oh, sweet, sweet malts. Got a glass, a little bit dirty unfortunately, because I was using it yesterday. Let's get this winter warmer into the glass. Now, as I say, the time of year is definitely winter warmer time, because it's getting blooming chilly outside. There we go. Get that into a glass. Now look at that colour. Very, very similar to the colour of yesterday's one, but very clear. You can see me through there. I'd say that's a dark amber colour. Not quite a chestnut, maybe even a copper. A dark copper or a dark amber. We've got a rapidly disappearing head. And the smell is all about the malts. Smells dark and fruity, although it's not too dark. Let's see if St Peter's have told us what they use. Sweet and savoury, good for snacks, full-bodied. Doesn't say. 7% though. I know this one's going to be a bit special. So here's to the 12 beers of Christmas. Let's get stuck in. Oh. Quite well carbonated. Up front a little bit watery, and then the bitterness kind of hits you. And then after that you've got the sweetness of the malts coming through. It's not overly bitter, and it doesn't have a very, very pronounced hop profile. So this one's about the malt, it's not about the hops, which is good in my book. You know me, I'm more of a malt head than a hop head. This is very interesting because you would have thought from a 7% beer it would taste very strong, taste sort of alcohol-y, but this doesn't. It's quite sweet. It has got a bitterness, and the bitterness kind of lets it down a little bit because it's a deep bitterness, and they've probably done that to disguise the alcohol character of this beer. Excuse me. Still got my cold, but a 7% beer on board might help me out there. But super smooth. Like the colour, this beer is a very, very super smooth. It's only that bitterness that kind of holds this beer back. But as a winter warmer beer, if you've got a few of these, I'm not sure if they sell them singly. That's one thing St. Peter's don't do very well. Their shop, they're up for you buying a crate, 12 beers. I can see why they do that. But if you only want one to try, hey, I know what you mean, St. Peter's. Oh, dearie me. And their shipping is quite expensive to get hold of these bad boys. But that said, they produce some very, very nice beers. There we go, not much else to say. Is it the best beer in the world? Probably not. But as a special Christmas ale, definitely one to try. And if you're drinking along, this is what you need to get. St. Peter's Christmas Ale.
Bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.